started.
Chesley. Okay, well, it's time for me to play e4. The Sicilian. E6 Sicilian, so we could be getting a Taimanov or a Khan variation. Let's see what we get. Ah, the early bishop c5. I think this is a way of getting to the Scheveningen with d6. So what do I play here? Maybe I just defend it with the pawn. So if he takes, I get 2 pawns in the center, and I have the bishop pair. And okay, he keeps piling up on the knight. I have to be a little careful. Let's see. If I just defend with the bishop, then I lose the b pawn. If I move the queen carelessly, then right now he's not really threatening to win anything because the queen defends the pawn after the exchange. I just have trouble developing my pieces. And the knight's a little bit pinned because of the pressure on f7. So I guess I should play queen up, although that looks kind of ugly. Yeah, I could go with b4 here, just kind of force the issue here. It leaves me with a backwards c pawn if he just retreats the bishop. See, is there a trick? If I go here, he takes, I take, he takes with check. Yeah, maybe there's a trick here. Let's bring the queen up first and see what he does. Now my knight is free to move, so if he plays knight to c, if he plays knight to c6, I can just take it. So he goes that way. Let's defend the pawn. I'll have to look this up in the opening book afterwards. I'm probably doing something wrong here. Okay, let's kick that bishop now. b4. See what he does. Now with my queen behind it, there's no idea of sacrificing on b4. I can just take. And yeah, he can play that. d5. Let's see, I don't want to exchange, I don't think. Opening things up when I haven't developed seems like a bad idea. So let's just push the pawn forward. And I need to defend the b pawn here, don't I? So that I can play knight to c3. So let's get knight to c3 in. Maybe this knight can go to a4 to c5. That might be a good square for the knight. And let's see, he's looking at this pawn. Yeah, actually that's a problem. I have to defend that pawn. Yeah, so I'm a little slow getting my knight to c5 maneuver in. And the only way to defend is with this ugly move, knight to e2, which I don't really want to play because it blocks my light squared bishop. But I'm going to get to play bishop to b2 here, defending with my bishop and queen and knight. And at that point, I should be able to move the knight again and unwind this light squared bishop. Yeah, so let's do that. And my knight can go to d. My knight can go to d3 to c5. Yeah, I'm just going to take that. It's too annoying. I can't live with that knight there. And I've already lost too much time. I want to get castled and get my pieces into the game. He's got... yeah, I can castle now. He's still got pressure on d4 here. But after I castle, I can put a rook there. I can also put a knight on e2. So it looks like I can defend that. He can bring a rook here, of course, himself. But let's get all my pieces lined up. Get all my pieces lined up behind the let's think, which rook do I want there? And do I want to waste time with playing bishop to c3 to blockade the pawn? That appears unnecessary. Let's see, how many attackers do we have? He has 3 attackers, and I have 3 defenders. But I want to be able to move one of these pieces, so like the knight. The knight could maneuver to g3, to e4, to d6. There might be an interesting maneuver. And when I have enough pieces here, so let's think about this. With the knight gone, knight takes, bishop takes, rook takes, queen takes, rook takes. Yeah, I still come out ahead. He can bring another piece over. Let's see. So knight takes, bishop takes. I'm hitting his queen, though, so he has to keep taking. So let's see what Chesley's plan is here. Yeah, he wants to try and double, so looks like that knight d6 idea will come in handy to prevent him from getting more frontal pressure. There's also knight to c5. Looks interesting. So knight c5 immediately. Can't take with the rook because I will take with the bishop and I'll be up the exchange. And he can move the rook, though. He can move the rook here. Okay, let's go knight d6. I think that's the better alternative in this case. And I can maybe bring my queen over here to f4. Look at the f7 square. Looks interesting. That's funny. He just moved his bishop away. I don't even know if I could have taken the bishop. I have to remember the, you know, he could have taken the, oh, he was expecting that. He could have taken the e-pawn. I was forgetting that the d-pawn was pinned. You know, the knight takes on e4 was certainly on. Let's pause to unpin that pawn. And, well, that was a mistake.
Checkmate.
You got to watch for those pre-moves. I don't know what he was expecting me to play there. You know, I was getting out of the way so I could push this pawn forward. Maybe he was expecting that, and he's trying to block it. But
checkmate.
Well, anyway, I guess that's why Chesley's rating is down there. Even though I played badly. Look at this. Let's go back to this point. And yeah, so from here, starting at this move where I castled, he can just take this pawn. This is pinned, so he can take on e5. And that sits there, both of us ignoring it for a bunch of moves. And then finally I moved the king aside there. Okay, well anyway.
Checkmate.
That's a lesson to you all. You need to wake up before playing your first game of chess in the morning. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.